Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you a little bit about classifying and identifying minerals. Minerals are identified based on physical features, and there's a few of them we're going to talk about. The first one is the streak of the mineral. And to find the streak, you just used a streak plate, and you just take the mineral, and you'd use this on a flat surface, but you just rub it against. And it'll give you the powdered color of the mineral, and that's much more accurate than the actual physical color of the mineral. So that's the first thing, is streak. The second thing is how hard the mineral is. To identify that, we use a piece of glass. Again, you want to lay that flat on a desk with nothing underneath. Press hardly against it. If it scratches the glass, the mineral is harder than the glass. If it does not scratch the glass, then the mineral is softer than the glass. I always like to check with my fingernail just to see if there was a little ridge or indentation left in the glass, a little scratch in the glass, because sometimes the mineral will leave a residue that your fingernail will scratch off, but that scratch, that streak that it's going to leave in the glass will not be scratched off if it's harder than that. The next thing we can talk about is how a mineral breaks, and a mineral will break one of two ways. Either it will break with parallel surfaces, so you can see these surfaces are not only flat, but they're also parallel, and that's important to remember that they are parallel surfaces. If a mineral breaks and has parallel surfaces, that is known as the mineral exhibiting cleavage. The other way a mineral can break is irregularly. It can still have flat surfaces, but those surfaces will not be parallel. So like this mineral, it does have some flat surfaces, but none of them are parallel, so this mineral is said to have fracture. The last physical property we use to identify a mineral is its luster. And luster can look one of two ways. One way is metallic, and when we think of metallic, we think of metals, and my two favorites, silver and gold. So I don't know how well this shows up, but this is a very silvery mineral, and that mineral would have metallic luster. This mineral does not look like a metal. It does not look like silver and gold. Even though it's shiny, you know, that's kind of like a little term there. Even though it's shiny, it does not have metallic luster because it does not look like the metal silver or gold. So those are the four things. Now, the reason those minerals have those properties is based on the internal arrangement of the atoms, or how those atoms are arranged up. So two minerals could be made up of pretty much the same thing, but look totally different because the atoms are arranged differently. Anyhow, that's a little bit about how to identify minerals, and hopefully it'll help you today. Good luck.